Hi my friend, I am Ghafir and welcome to my new video. Our journey continues with Go Digo Go episode. This wonderful and beautiful episode are presented to us by our wonderful friend Diego. And today we have a summary of the episode Go Digo Go Super Flying Squirrel to the Rescue. It is the 8th episode of the 3rd season. In this episode Diego helped Super Flying Squirrel save the baby birds. Let's start. The event of the 8th episode began with Diego riding a motorcycle. Diego say, "Hola, I am Diego. I am riding my motorcycle. It's helped me get to animal in trouble super fast." At this moment, Diego start hearing animal asking for help. "Help, help, ayúdame, man." Diego say, "Oh, that sounds like an animal in trouble. We've got to get to him super fast." Say, "Vroom, vroom, louder, vroom, vroom." The animal in trouble asking for help again. "Help, help." Diego stop and say, "It sounds like the animal in trouble is in that big tree. That's a little pygmy marmoset." Pygmy marmoset start falling in the ground and shouted, "Help, help, ayúdame." Diego say, "Look, he's falling." At this moment, another animal appear and say, "I'll save you, pygmy marmoset." The animal fly without wings. Diego say, "Wow, another animal is trying to save him." The flying animal catch pygmy marmoset. Diego say, "Hey, it's my friend Flying Square." Flying Square say, "I am a superhero. So a superhero way." I don't know if I can make it." "I know." The marmoset too heavy. "Squeak, squeak." Diego look at us and say, "We've got to catch them fast. Help me catch them. Put your hand out in front of you and catch them. Catch them. Agree now." Diego catch them both, Flying Square and pygmy marmoset. Diego say, "We got them." Pygmy marmoset say, "Phew, that was a close call. Thanks for catching me. Hasta luego." And hug Flying Square and go away. Flying Square say, "Gracias, Diego, but I really wanted to be a superhero." Diego say, "Oh, you don't have to be a superhero. You're a super Flying Square." Flying Square say, "De veras?" Diego put the Flying Square in his shoulder and say, "Yeah." At this moment, Diego and Flying Square start hearing another animal asking for help. "Ayúdanos, help, 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 help." Diego look at us and say, "Hey, that sounds like more animal in trouble." Diego put his camera click and say, "Our special camera click can help us find the animal in trouble." Say click. Camera click appear and start singing. Say click. Tika pick. Say click. Tika pick. Say click la camera. I can take a pic. I can see under the animal in trouble. Zoom into the forest and out to see ya. To find the animal, just call me. Say click. Tika pick. Hi, I am click the camera. We need to find the animal in trouble. The animals in trouble are baby bird in a nest. And let's zoom through the forest and look for baby bird in a nest. These animals are in nest, but are the baby bird? No, camera click. Camera click say no. Those are spectacle bird. These animals are in a nest. Are the baby birds? No, camera click. Camera click say nope. Those are mice. Let's keep looking. These animals in a nest are the baby bird. Yes, camera click. Camera clicks yes, yeah. To take a picture of the baby bird, say click. Check, got it. Now you tell Diego you found baby bird. Diego ask, "What did you find?" "A baby bird, Diego." Diego say, "Baby bird?" Flying Square look in the camera click and say, "Those baby birds are my little friend from the rainforest." The baby bird start calling Flying Square and share. "Flying Square is our friend. If he can't do it, no one can." You can see, "Wow, Flying Square, those baby birds really love you." Flying Square say, "And I love them too, Diego." Flying Square look up to us and say, "We've got to find out why they are in trouble." You can say, "We can't do that if click zooms out." Say zoom. Camera click zoom it. You can say, "Look, the baby bird nest fell out of their tree. And now they're trapped in the middle of the river." Flying Square say, "We've got to rescue them before the river swept them away." You say, "To find out how to get them, we've got to see even more of the picture." Say super zoom. Camera click super zoom in. You will say here we are, and there is the river that the baby bird are in. We have to go past the rock maze and through the mountain town to get to the baby bird. Flying Squirrel say, Diego, we've got to save them. Diego say, right, Flying Squirrel. Diego look at us and say, will you help us save the baby bird? Yes, Diego. Diego say, awesome. Check out Super Flying Squirrel. He's super fast. Good thank we've got my motorcycle. Say, vroom, vroom. Come on, amigos, let's go save the baby bird. Diego start moving and start singing the robot song. Honk the horn with me. Honk, honk, honk. Honk, honk, honk. Honk, honk, honk. Honk, honk, honk. Great. Let's all cheer for Flying Squirrel. Say, Flying Squirrel. Flying Squirrel. Go, Diego, go. Vamos, Diego, vamos. A rescate, amigos, to the rescue, my friend. A rescate, amigos, to the rescue, my friend. Go, Diego, go, Diego, vamos, Diego, vamos, Diego, go, Diego, go, Diego, vamos, Diego, vamos, Diego, vamos! Diego's journey to risk began. After a while, Diego started pumping. Diego said, this reward is really pumping. Diego shouted, wow! Diego called Flying Squirrel. Flying Squirrel, I've got a flat tire. Flying Squirrel said, but Diego, I need your help to save the baby bird. Diego imagined baby bird cheering. Flying Squirrel, rah, rah, rah. Flying Squirrel jumped to the ground and said, we've got to fix your motorcycle quick. Diego said, my rescue pack can transform into anything we need. To activate my rescue pack, say activate. Louder, activate. A rescue pack activate and start singing his famous song. Yo, rescue pack, rescue pack, coming to the rescue. Rescate, rescue pack, coming to the rescue. I am rescue pack. I got your pack. I can turn into a parachute or a kayak, a zip code, a snowbird, whatever you need. We can do it, nothing to it. I am rescue pack, coming to the rescue. Rescate, rescue pack. Coming to the rescue, rescue pack! Yo, rescue pack here. Diego needs something to fix his motorcycle. Can a jam rod fix the motorcycle? No, rescue pack. Rescue pack say no. Can a flashlight fix the motorcycle? No, rescue pack. Rescue pack say no way. Can a big wheel fix the motorcycle? Yes, rescue pack. Rescue pack say yes, it can. So you tell Diego he need big whale. Diego ask, what do we need? A big whale. Diego say, a big whale? A rescue pack transformed to a big whale. Diego say, now we're ready to go. Say, vroom, vroom. Diego and Fly Squirrel continue their way. Fly Squirrel say, baby bird, here we come. After a while, Diego and Fly Squirrel stop. Diego look at us and say, Mary, the rock maze. Diego go to the rock maze and stop. Diego look at us and say, we need to go through the rock maze to get to the baby bird. Come on! Diego continued their way in the rock maze. After a while, he stopped. Diego looked at us and said, it's hard to see through all this maze. Diego continued their way. Flying Squirrel say, I can't see Diego, cause Flying Squirrel have super eyesight. Diego said, that's great. Flying Squirrel can help us find our way through the rock maze. At this moment, Diego and Fly Squirrel start to hear a sound of snake. Diego say, I heard snakes. Fly Squirrel say, Diego, I am afraid of snakes. Diego say, don't worry, you can use your super Flying Squirrel eyesight to look for snake. And let's all use our Flying Squirrel eyesight. Put your hand around your eyes to look like Flying Squirrel. Flying Squirrel use your eyesight. Diego say, look, there are two paths. Which path doesn't have any snake on it? The first path or the second path? The first path, Diego. Diego say, the first path, right. We have to go this way. Diego get in the first path. After a while stop and say, whoa, what path? Which path doesn't have any snake on it? The first path, the second path, or the third path? The second path, Diego. Diego say, the second path, right. We have to go this way. Diego get the second path and found more path. Diego say, now which path doesn't have any snake on it? The first path, the second path, the third path, or the fourth path? The third path, Diego. Diego say the third part, alright. We have to go this way. Diego get in the third part. After a while he made it. Diego say, yeah, we made it through the rock maze and got away from the snakes. We couldn't have done it without you. Super, I said Flying Squirrel. Flying Squirrel said, thanks Diego. At this moment start hearing a baby bird asking for help. Help! Help! Ayúdanos! Flying Squirrel! Apúrate! Flying Squirrel said, Diego, that sounds like the baby bird. We'd better hurry. Diego said, come on, let's go save the baby bird. Flying Squirrel said, adelante! Diego and Flying Squirrel continued their way. Diego started singing. Super Flying Squirrel, soaring above the ground. Many will meet him, no one can beat him. If the coolest squirrel alone. Super Flying Squirrel, nothing can slow him down. Whoa! Many will meet him, no one can beat him. He's the coolest squirrel alone. He's good. Look at him glide, he's zooming on by. To the rescue once again, he's got super sight. Someday I may save you and all of your friends. Super Flying Squirrel, trouble is where I am found. Many will meet him, no one can beat him. He's coolest squirrel around. He's the coolest squirrel around. Diego and Flying Squirrel continued their way. After a while start hearing a similar sound and they stop. Bubbles, whoa, hey, bubbles, ah. Diego say, oh, that sounds like the Bubble brother. Those silly monkeys are always getting in trouble. Do you see the monkeys? Yes, Diego. Bubbles say, bubbles, hey. Diego say, there they are. That Bubble is dressed like a clown. Flying Squirrel say, and he jumping up and down on that circus high wire. Diego say the line is breaking and the Bubble could fall. We've got to help him so he doesn't get hurt. Bubble shouted, oh no, help! Flying Squirrel said, Diego, I saved the clown Bubble and fly to the Bubble. Diego say, look, Super Flying Squirrel is grabbing the web and he's whipping the web around the tree super fast. Now her web is fixed and the Bubble clown won't fall. The Bubble go to his brother and call each other, Bubble! And they start laughing. Bubble brother say, Super Flying Squirrel, you were very brave. Bubble brother say, you have saved my Bubble brother. The Bubble say, thanks Super Flying Squirrel and go away. You go say, Flying Squirrel, that was awesome. Flying Squirrel say, gracias. Diego, we've got to go super fast to risk my buddies, the baby bird. You go say, vroom. Diego and Flying Squirrel continue their way. After a while, they stop. Diego look at us and say, we made it to the mountain town. Diego and Flying Squirrel continue their way. After a while, Diego stop and say, wow, it's so crowded, don't see Flying Squirrel? We'd better find him. Diego pull his spotting scope and say, we can use my spotting scope to look for Flying Squirrel. Put your hand around your eye to look for Flying Squirrel. Diego use the spotting scope and see, do you see Flying Squirrel? Yes, Diego. Flying Squirrel say, I am so hungry, I can't glide anymore. Flying Squirrel fall in the ground and say, uh-oh. Diego say, we'd better find Flying Squirrel some food so he can glide again. Flying Squirrel eat nuts, so we have to find him some yummy nuts. Are these nuts? No, Diego. Diego say, no. What is it? Ice cream, Diego. Diego say, ice cream, right. Flying Squirrel eat nuts, let's keep plucking. Are these nuts? No, Diego. Diego say, no, what are the flowers, Diego? Diego say, flowers, right. Let's keep plucking. Are these nuts? Yes, Diego. Diego say, they are? Yes, Diego. Diego say, great. Flying Squirrel go to the nut man. The nut man give Flying Squirrel a one nut. Flying Squirrel say, gracias, yum, and eat the nut and say, delicioso. I feel better already. Diego start honking. Flying Squirrel say, and there is Diego, and jump to his shoulder. Diego say, do you feel better, Flying Squirrel? Flying Squirrel say, see, Diego, I've got lots of energy now so we can save my baby bird friends. Flying Squirrel look at us and say, thanks for helping me find those yummy nuts. At this moment, Diego video start peeping. Flying Squirrel say, hey, I heard something. Diego say, that's my video watch. It must be my sister Alicia. Alicia say, Diego, the river is so heavy. Baby bird cheering. the river is getting really high. Flying Squirrel will save us. He's our guy. Go, Flying Squirrel. Alicia said, the water is splashing everywhere. The baby bird nest bit far in the river. Flying Squirrel said, Diego, the baby bird are so little, they can't fly for help. They're counting on me to save them. Alicia said, Diego and Flying Squirrel, you've got to hurry. Diego said, we're on our way, Alicia. And let's go save those baby birds. Come on. Flying Squirrel said, Adelante. Diego and Flying Squirrel continued their way. Diego starts singing, Super Flying Squirrel, nothing can slow him down. Many will meet him, no one can beat him. I am the coolest square around. It's the coolest square around. Diego and Flying Squirrel continued their way. After a while, Flying Squirrel saw something and said, Mera Diego, a big mud puddle. My motorcycle need to jump over the mud puddle. Diego say, my motorcycle need to jump over the mud puddle. Say vroom vroom. Diego jump over the mud puddle. Diego say, yay. Diego and Flying Squirrel continued their way. After a while, the Flying Squirrel saw something and said, look, a waterfall. Diego say, no problem, Flying Squirrel. My motocicleta can go through the waterfall. Say vroom vroom vroom. Diego jumped onto the waterfall. Diego and Flying Squirrel shouted, wee. Diego and Flying Squirrel continued their way. After a while, they stopped. Diego said, we made it to the river. Flying Squirrel said, but Diego, the birds are so far away. The bird said, Flying Squirrel, you're our shot. We need you to help us out. Flying Squirrel said, baby bird, I am here. Estoy aquí. Diego said, Flying Squirrel, you can't take this vibe, and glide it down to the baby bird nest. Diego looked at us and said, and let's all help Flying Squirrel glide to the baby bird. Put your arm out to the side and glide like a flying square. Ready and glide, 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 glide. Flying Squirrel glided the vine to the baby bird and came to Diego. Diego said, great job, Flying Squirrel. The baby bird said, mi voy de aquí. Diego said, a baby bird is so scared that she's trying to get out of the nest. We have to tell her to stop. In English we say stop. In Spanish we say para. Say para, para. The baby bird said, está bien, and sit in the nest. Diego said, now help me pull the nest. Put your hand out in front of you and pull, pull, pull. Again, pull, pull, pull. Diego pulled the baby bird and she yay! The baby bird are safe. Baby bird say, you risked us and saved the day. You're our hero. Let's see, hooray! Hooray! Thank you, gracias. Flying Squirrel, you're a hero. Cheer, cheer! And they hug each other. Diego put the bird in tree and say, and look, here are the baby bird's mommy and papi. Flying Squirrel say, yippee! We saved the baby bird. Diego say, see? You're really a super Flying Squirrel. And they all say, yay! Flying Squirrel, see it with us, Flying Squirrel. And they all start singing the final song. You helped Super Flying Squirrel save the baby bird. Mission completa, rescue complete. You're great at helping animal. Thanks my friend for watching my video. See you soon, bye bye.